Hello guys, so I figured that's why the images are so unprecise, because actually there is some fog around, so it's difficult to get any precision. But yeah, we talked in the previous part about me going to the psychiatrist, and I'm still not sure if this is really the right thing to do, because first of all it's expensive, second I just believe that if you are someone who is able to reflect and ask themselves different types of questions and really also take yourself as the person, not always as the victim, but also the other perspective, just that you are able, that you might figure it out yourself, might just take a bit more time, but I think it's just possible. So yeah, but let's switch topics. And one thing that I really wanted to say, because this was like, I think one of the best and worst events of my life, was what was really nice is I attended a symposium on last Friday, and somehow I just managed to lose my bank card, and I realized it's really late, but what happened is that I lost my card at the university, and I received like a call from my bank the same day, and I was like, didn't pick up because I did not know who this number was, blah blah blah. Either way, turns out it was from my bank. And when I checked my account online a few days later, because I realized that I lost my card like 2 days later, and then I just saw that my card was blocked. And then I put the pieces together, but very likely I lost my card. Then the person who found it called my bank to tell them that I lost my card, which I think is just such a nice gesture, because I just didn't think it, because I have like a touch, and basically you could, if you have the card, you could just go freely shopping and up to 3,000, and I could not do really something about it. So really was happy about this. Also, that's so quick, like someone found it, called the bank, told them that it's my card, and it got blocked. So I really appreciated this kindness, and just did not really expect that this would be the case. But it's just one of the good events that happened. So I think it should be shared. Oh, that's a fast car. I'm not really a pro people who speed within the city. I just think it's so unpredictable. If suddenly you have a child running on the street, and what then, you kill it. But unfortunately it's not me who is giving the fines or who is checking. So but I have absolutely nothing. Like, if people speed on places where there is space and there is low risk of accidents, just do it. Or like in Germany, where the Autostrad is for undefined speed, so it kind of makes sense to also just speed as much as you can. This is the third ambulance that I'm seeing now within the last 20 minutes. So quite something going on in the city today. I actually think I talked a lot today. This was also a strategy of mine last Friday. I knew I had to present. It was in the afternoon, and I know if I talk a lot, I lose energy to present or talk more. So I really put myself, like I told myself at the beginning of the day, hey girl, you're not gonna talk a lot today, so you have still enough energy for the presentation. And I did this and it worked well. Because sometimes I really try to encourage myself to talk more, to be more talkative, but I have to say at the end of the day, it is just not the person I am. Regardless of how much I force myself to talk, I end up being extremely tired, especially if I talk with people. So also now I'm realizing, okay, I really would like to share some more thoughts with you guys and with my future self. But I'm actually exhausted already because I had to talk with people today. I was exposed to unnecessary contacts. So I feel like now I need to make an end to have some energy left to proceed at home doing other things. Yeah. But really wanted to share the story with the bank card because it just makes me so happy that there are people out there who are just honest and just amazing. This is a small store where they sell typical medical products for students or doctors. But for me, this is like, I don't know, it's a historical store because I feel like it's so outdated. Also, when you look there at the window, you see all the scissors and all this stuff. Crazy. Soon I think I will stop because I really don't have anything to talk. But the funny thing is, the moment I'm like turning off or pausing the video, I know like there's a lot to say and I would like to say actually a lot, but for now I think it's good. So yeah, now I'm just gonna walk home for another 5 minutes and then hopefully I can just relax a bit. I need to still prepare a presentation for tomorrow, but this should be, it's actually something, a paper that I have to present, and I selected one that I hate reading, right? So it takes me quite a lot of time to just read that paper. Okay. And this itself is quite frustrating because I read it like one sentence by sentence until like it really makes a click in my brain. It takes just so much time and it's just pretty frustrating. So, but I got it, and it's actually something that I'm not really skilled in, like it's out of my scope. So maybe really I had a chance to go up and look stuff that I usually wouldn't look up. So this was really nice. But besides this, it's just a major challenge for me to read papers. I hate it so much. I really need to force myself, but I actually really had a cool idea about something I cannot explain. So on Friday at the symposium there was a presentation about cancer treatment and blah blah blah, all these things. And one aspect was that immune cells, they can, especially T cells, they have the they feel their environment, and also the density of the environment and the corresponding cell. And based on this, they attack it, kind of. And the conclusion was, since cancer cells change these properties, T cells and also T cells after a while get tired. They are not able to attack these cancer cells, spider T cells, and that there are certain factors that are associated with this, blah blah blah. And I was reading about a gene that is especially for long, not viability, but longevity, or whatever you might call it, just for kind of like a gene that would protect you from aging. Oh damn it, poops everywhere on the street, I hate it. And I think combining or being able to upregulate these specific genes in those exhausted T cells would be a really nice approach, like a bit like CAR T cell therapy. You just also modify T cells so they have a chance to live longer. Of course, this might come with unexpected autoimmune disorders, but yeah, it would be a try worth, I think, or at least interesting to know how this might affect then the cancer cell. So I'm almost home. I'm gonna leave it with this scientific random input that I just provided. But yeah, let's talk another time and have a nice evening, everyone.